Time for the 49ers Rush podcast.
These are some of the games that didn't make them. And the criteria that I use, it's flawed. Playoff / long-term impact, quality opponent, and how memorable. Did it have that memorable moment to it? I think that's important when looking back. Some games that did not make the cut, which I think all these are very, very important. But these ones didn't make the top four. The 2019 NFC Championship game against the Packers, where we just boat raced them. Mostert, had 400 or 4 touchdowns, several hundred. Just it was not a game. It was over from the first snap. That's why I didn't include it. If you're talking about importance of wins, yeah, it's probably up there because the NFC Championship game got us to the Super Bowl. But there's not that many memorable plays from it. That's why I didn't count it. The 2017 Jacksonville game, that one was important to me. That was the one that, I wanted in this list. You can kind of see here the poll. Maybe I can make my screen bigger on the back end so you can look at it a little bit better. It didn't go well. Yeah, I put it up against the Saints game, and it lost 94 to 5% to 6%. It just didn't qualify. The reason why I love that Jacksonville game, this is the 2017, right? We had the last 5 games when Jimmy Garoppolo came back. I remember clearly thinking, holy cow, this 49ers team is good again. It was the first time I felt that way because the Jags, they went on to, they were in the AFC Championship the year before. They were, one of the top teams in the AFC, and they just boat raced them. They just took them down. And so that was one of those games where I was like, oh boy, this is a big one. And the 49ers are here to stay. Unfortunately, you got the ACL tear and all that stuff. But I was one of the only ones that felt that way. The 2017 Titans game, again, another one of those just validation games that the 49ers are going to be good in the future. One of the ones that was recommended was 2021 versus Cincy, the overtime game. We didn't know how big of a win that was until they ended up going to the Super Bowl. Little chubby John Chapman middle school style. The 2021 wildcard game in Dallas. Oh, that was so good. It was so good. 1, because I hate Dallas more than anybody. 2, I got to go home with my friends and coaching buddies and watch the game. 3, probably one of the coolest parties we've ever thrown there in Dallas, man. We freaking rocked that joint out. It was incredible. But the game was just awesome. Beating Dallas in Dallas was awesome. It was such a good time. But again, the defining memorable moment, it's Dak being dumb because they have a terrible coaching staff, whatever. It was probably number 5 for me. So that one didn't make the cut. And if you have a game that you think should be included in this, throw it in the chat. Let's get through there for sure. And then a couple more 2019 games. The Rams, you guys remember the 2 3rd and 16 completions, Jimmy Garoppolo, and that was incredible. The 2019 versus Cards game, the walk-off Jeff Wilson touchdown. Oh, man, so much freaking fun. So